G'day everyone, so today I'm going to be going through one of our clients' video. The client is Equiano. They're a leadership course with horses. So that sounds pretty wild, but actually I was really surprised when I turned up there for the shoot. The horses are way more in tune with the senses than you might think. You know, like if you're hesitant, the horse will also be hesitant. It was honestly blew me away. Didn't know horses were that smart, so it was pretty cool. But anyway, it was a long shoot. It was about 8 or 9 hours out in the countryside. First thing, if you're going out into a countryside shoot, bring enough batteries and card space. For sure, you're gonna need it. Trust me on this one. You don't want to be stuck out there with nothing left and say, oh, my card's dead. Amateur move. So anyway, we're gonna go into the video and I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks on what I thought was sort of best practice. So hope you enjoy. Let's give it a go. So. Okay, so I've started off with a lot of slow-mo, as you can see. You know, the word cinematic gets thrown around, but clients love slow motion. I mean, if you make their business seem like a movie trailer, you're heading in the right direction. And there was just this beautiful morning light coming in, and I was like, oh, horses running around, there's sand, so a lot of the kicking. You see this shot here before of the horse kicking the sand. Man, that's like, woof. Yeah, I was real happy when I captured stuff like that. So it was really about like getting in there, like getting right down level with the horse's hoofs and, you know, not being afraid to get up close and personal with them. So that's how I started it. Oh, I'll mention also that I wanted to shoot this in widescreen because I just felt that it worked for this particular video because, you know, the great scenes of horses running around and everything. It just seemed like a movie. So I put in the lines, the guidelines widescreen in the camera so I knew what framing I needed while I was shooting. Because you don't want to shoot everything in standard format and then get to the editing and then go, oh, I can't really fit the widescreen frame in there. So I highly recommend using the guidelines on whatever camera you're using. Really works.
Equiano is all about meaningful connection. It's about learning by doing, and it's about attending to the...
So, I mean, obviously, 101 videoing, you've got something in the foreground there, you know, it just kind of tightens the package up, natural framing, you know, the horse's eye between her shoulder and I think that's someone else's shoulder on the right there. Just really works to frame it.
Those aspects of leadership that you cannot learn from a...
So, we've got massive depth of field here, which I highly recommend. I didn't need to bring any lights because the natural light there was perfect. It looks like I've got like a softbox or something there, but that's just the cloud coverage and the natural sun being filtered through. They had like sort of skylights in the arena, so that was all just filtering down natural light. It was perfect, really. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that kind of interview scenario. And it really was just an interview. You just want to ask, you know, the who, what, why, when kind of questions. That's how you're going to get sort of the most condensed answers. It's actually a good idea to even ask the client, so if you could summarize your business in a sentence, give me what you got. That's really helpful, especially when it comes to the editing. Makes things a lot easier. You don't have to be crafting sentences out of other words they said, so that really helps. Bit of rule of thirds there because I know I'm going to be using titles, so I like to leave just like a little bit of extra space on one side or film a slightly further back so that I can reframe because it's all 4K.
Get to combine 3 things I really love. That is horses, which I've loved since I was a very young girl. I love working with people and I like seeing...
That is a great push-in shot of all the food there. I didn't actually have a slider. The stabilization in the A7S III is top notch. So I just held real still, wait for that stabilization to kick in. It always takes a couple of seconds. But once it was there in slow motion, ever so slowly push in. Basically, you don't really need a slider anymore. So yeah, I really trust the stabilization on the A7S III.
People grow and change, so every day is a lot of fun, but also really interesting to see how people blossom and bloom in our work as they get insight.
Whenever you see people actually engaging, like candid stuff, get right in there, try and film from a distance to not interrupt the flow because you get the worst, weirdest looks out of people when they know that you're filming. So stay out of the way, but be brave enough to find spaces where you can kind of get in, really without being seen or with a longer lens, you're going to get way more natural, candid stuff from that.
Trust of the people that we work with and how we learn to lead our teams and also lead sideways and upwards.
So the same goes for any corporate video, no matter what the style is, no matter what the business is, you want to film the action of what actually goes on, plenty of it, because that's going to be the bulk of the video. You're going to want to get so much action, wides, close-ups, mids, obviously. You want to get some slow motion if you can. You want to get interviews with all the sort of head stakeholders of the business. And again, ask that who, what, when, how, why. No, who, what, when. Who, what, when, why. Who, what, when, why. That's the one.
Every time I get to do a workshop, I feel extremely grateful for the people that I've met and the opportunities I've had.
Okay, so here's sort of a mistake, I'll admit. So the Rode Go 2 mic that I've put on her sort of neck there was actually a fair bit that I couldn't use of her talking because she leaned in and it pushed into her neck and it just got super muffled. First of all, use headphones anytime you're recording audio. It's just like a must because you never know what's going to go wrong. The cables can come loose, things can rub against skin. Just wear headphones. Unlike what I did here. And a lapel would have fixed this.
At Equiano, we bring people together to work.
If they have a logo set up somewhere, always get a bit of that. You might not use it, might look shit, just get it anyway.
People, and we love it.
Ending on the emotional note there, right close up with the horse's eye. Oh, chef's kiss, people love that. Just put some effects on the text. They asked if I could put in a testimony at the end, so I did that as well. And I think altogether, I don't want to toot my own horn, but it was, I think they're very happy with the video. I'm very happy with the video. Classic case of a client being happy. What did you think of the video? I'd love to know. If you've got any pointers or any things that you think I might have missed, add them in the comments, please. Like and subscribe, everyone. I'll see you next time for the next video.